Sports fans, Oregon Panther this evening. Girls volleyball is going to play for the homecoming week against the Stoughton. I forgot their reference. The Vikings, of course I know the Stoughton Vikings. So OCA Media here tonight is to be proud to bring you this exciting Panther volleyball match. Tonight, live from the Oregon High School Gymnasium, the Oregon Panthers host the Stoughton Vikings. This is Mark Miller, and I'm here to bring you all of tonight's actions. In actuality, Mike Gluck is going to be here. He is going to announce the teams as they come on as we do the national anthem. We'd like to recognize, before we get started with everything else, that our OCA Media sports sponsors. It's your home for sports, Panther sports. OCA Media would like to welcome our sponsors, whose financial support make this Panther volleyball broadcast possible. The Village of Oregon, a great place to live, work, and play. The Oregon School District, actively building competency, character, culture, and community. The Oregon Athletic Booster Club, doing great things for all Panther sports. Your membership dues directly support our student athletes. Consider becoming a booster today. Culvers of Oregon, Stoughton Health, Hy-Vee. And we'll let them announce the game start.
At this time, to honor America, would you please rise if able, remove your hats, and join in singing our national anthem. Stoughton High School, Oregon High School, and the WIAA require good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators at education-based interscholastic events. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. Profanity, racial, sexist, or ethnic comments, or other intimidating actions directed at officials, student athletes, coaches, or team representatives will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from the site of competition. On behalf of Oregon Athletic Director Brittany Spencer-Grant, good luck to all coaches and competitors. We hope everyone will enjoy today's event in the spirit of positive sportsmanship. We'd also like to extend a hearty thank you to tonight's officials, Sally Carlin and Chris Cronin. Thank you for your continued efforts in supporting high school athletics. And now here are your starting lineups. First for the visitors from Stoughton. Number 2, Elizabeth Stokes. Number 4, Annalise Schreier. Number 5, Charlotte Albers. Number 6, Brooklyn Radecki. Number 7, Gracie Spencer. And number 17, Ashley Livingston. And now for your Oregon Panthers, number 5, Ava Dibovic-Skripka. Number 6, Jada Anderson. 7, Greta Shriver. Number 9, McKenna Carroll. Number 11, Maya Rudy. Number 16, Jordan Elsner. And Ulamelo, number 2, Alexis Fields.
And we're bringing the teams together. Thank you, Mike, for that awesome announcement. And we are experiencing homecoming week. So a fun-filled week for all the students, but also comes to a close with a football game. So certainly check it out, where OCA Media will once again be bringing your Friday night football with multi-camera broadcasts all along. So we'd like to thank you very much for watching and keeping an eye on OCA Media. You can always join our family for sponsorships. Always financial support will make Panther sports possible. Please contact Paul at ocamedia.com for more information. OCA Media covers all sorts of sports, but also art activities within the schools and also the community activities like the meetings for the village board, school board. Keep informed by contacting OCA Media. Certainly do not miss our social media contact as well. You can find us at OCA Media on Facebook and X, as well as I think it's Instagram. Anyway, Stoughton serving up with the first ball. Picked up, nice pass up by Oregon. Going to be a gradual pass, leaving open for Stoughton. Once it up outside and outside, up for a double block, and it's off of Oregon. Puts Stoughton up for one goal right now. So Jordan was up there, didn't quite close that block up quite enough, but they're ready for a double block overall. Stoughton with the second serve. Tight set, good reach over the net, keeps it alive, and Oregon's got the ball once again. On the outside, comes on back. It's alive once again. Roll it on over to the corner. Puts it a little uneasy for Stoughton. Free ball over for them. Center set. Out to the outside. Nice cross cut. Back row shot. And it's deep corner for Stoughton. Stoughton up by a second set. Not quite getting organized yet. They're not able to get into the traditional pass set attack. So we'll look for them to get lined up. Stoughton back on the serving point. Nice pass on the outside, a little bit far out. Going to once again roll it over for a free ball for Stoughton. His back set. One up for a block. Misses it on over. And not able to cover, move it in enough. Need to keep those double blocks up there to at least get it lined up such that makes it a little easier for the back row. Stoughton once again on the serve. And it's out. Oregon up for the serve. Once again, Mike, nice job getting that announcing going.
Oh, I appreciate it. Happy to be here.
On this rainy evening of October, we can tell winter's coming.
Yeah, it's cold out there. It's nice and warm in here. Hopefully the Panthers heat it up a little bit as well. Alexis Fields gives the ball to Ava Dibovic-Skripka. Out to Sophie Side, pushes to the middle. Stoughton able to get a hand on it but not return it, and that's a point for the Panthers.
When you got a situation like that where you don't have the kind of set that you would really like, it's really wise like she does. Place it in a spot makes it difficult for the other team.
Sophie Side's got so many different attacks. Greta Shriver back to serve. Gracie Spencer on receive, back row attack. Jordan Elsner gets a hand on it. Panthers able to bump it up, keep it alive. Middle attack, Jordan Elsner sends it back. Set outside to Ashley Livingston. Alexis Fields and Greta Shriver not able to play that ball.
Jordan's up there for the block both times, and she got a touch on the first time, which made Oregon gasp a little bit, but the second time brought it right back down. That's what a center block does.
Okay, Ashley Livingston back to serve for Stoughton. Serves to Greta Schriever. Sets it up to Ava. Set outside to Maya Rudy. Dug up by Stoughton. Alexis Fields with the dig in the back row. Ava's got a bump, set it over to Sophie Sy. Hits deep middle, picked up by Stoughton. Set her dump. Ava gets it. Greta Schriever sets to Maya Rudy. Into the block. Jordan not able to dig it up.
It was a pretty tight block to get around, and she wasn't quite in the right kind of hitting attack that she could move around it, so kind of stuck in that position.
Greta sets to Sophie Sy. Quite a ways off the net, almost able to drop her right in the middle. Strong attack off that bump set. Ava sets Sophie. Off the block. Gracie Spencer will bring that in. Wow. Free ball coming for the Panthers. Jordan Elsner sends it over. When Stoughton has been setting there, oh! Tipped it right over the block. Greta was there but not able to dig it up.
Those are awful frustrating when you're up there and you just can't reach it. And from the back, you're trying to get back into that gap.
And then, I mean, we're only 8 total points in. Brooklyn Radecki on Stoughton has had a heavy swing so far. And that could be trouble for these Panthers. You know, if you're kind of back on your heels, getting ready for a big heavy hit, opens up that tip like we just saw. Oh, Greta able to get a hand on that, but passes it back to the net. Maya's not able to dig it out. Stoughton out to an early lead here in set number 1.
The Panthers will have to get a little bit organized, get into their routine. They got their attacks. They certainly got the hits they can make.
That one's out. Not by a whole lot, but it counts.
Good watching. Way to communicate well.
It is senior night tonight, and that's exciting. Sad, but nice to be able to celebrate long careers of a couple of our seniors. Alexis Fields with the serve. Middle attack, hit into the block and knocks down. Sophie Sy and McKenna Carroll combining on that one.
Nice combine in the double block, able to shut them down. I like the cute little pictures of some of the faces.
Yeah, yeah. Coach Grolke put that together with the parents for our seniors tonight. They were out in the hallway before the match. Some of them migrated into the arena. Oh, that was Radecki again, I think, and she just rolled that one over. Sophie Sy not able to rotate and cover.
Got to be ready for that. She apparently is going to be able to drive the ball and put an attack in any kind of position. So not quite able to reach it and make it alive.
So our serve receive right now, Alexis Fields, Greta Schriever, and Sophie Sy. Whoa! McKenna Carroll just put a dent in the floor with that swing.
That's all you need, the right kind of pass, and that's set, and your front line will take in.
If you've been keeping up with your Panther volleyball, we have had a number of different rotations over the last 3 weeks, and we're looking at a new rotation again tonight. Ava Dibovic-Skripko was out with an ankle injury for a number of matches, but she's out there tonight. So JC Andrew was running a 5-1 for a couple of matches. Now we're back to our 5-2, where JC Andrew sets out of the front row, Ava sets out of the back row. That one's out. Greta Schriever is also back from, she was out for a couple of weeks, you know, finding her swing again. But then I was looking at the warm-ups before the match, and Devin Howard, one of our DSs and strong server, is on the bench in a boot. So not active tonight. JC Andrew set to Greta Schriever, tips it into the block. JC Andrew pushes it over. Big outside swing coming. Nope, tips it over the block again. JC Andrew was not in a defensive position to cover. And another tip kill by the Vikings.
Pretty astute about where they place it. So that's going to keep the Panthers up to be sharp, be ready for those.
And Stoughton's got a number of strong. Oh, that was a nice soft block by JC Andrew. Free ball coming. Alexis Fields gives it to JC. Outside to Rachel Cook. Oh, not able to get into the block.
Very astute to keep your hands up in the air, knowing that you're not going to be able to go over and just make a little bit of a surface to bounce up, and that allowed the Panthers to keep it alive.
That's interesting, though. JC, she's won just about every joust she's participated in this year. So I don't know what, and she's in the front row. I don't know, maybe she just felt like she didn't have the timing right.
Couldn't turn around enough and just...
It worked out either way.
At least she didn't hide away from the ball.
With the libero exchange, Jordan Elsner goes into the front row. McKenna Carroll back to serve. And after that serve, Alexis Fields rotates back in. Shaylee Pino back to serve. Panthers need a timeout.
Get organized a little bit as the first set comes into play.
If your organization would like to join our family of sponsors whose financial support helps make Panther sports possible, please contact Paul at osamedia.com for more information.
Could be a little bit timid weather tomorrow night for the football game, but still going to have a strong attendance of students, and it'll be exciting to always take on Stoughton, just as in this evening.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. I'm slated to do PA up in the booth. Usually we've got that window open so we can see the field. I don't know. We might change our plans tomorrow. I heard it's going to be 35 mile per hour winds in the 50s and raining hard. Sounds like football weather, huh?
Definitely. In Wisconsin, football weather. Not like those southerners that just gets hot.
You know, I've said it before, that's one of the reasons I love volleyball. I don't have to worry about the rain or the snow or the wind. Weather's always nice in the gym.
That is true.
When we come back, Shaylee Pino for Stoughton is back to serve.
Panthers will have to get the right rotation to keep their attack going.
Sophie takes that. JC Andrew pushes it, back row attack by Sophie into the block. Oh, there we go. Oh, it's still alive. Rachel Cook did a good job to cover that one. Setter dump over, picked up by Stoughton. Set outside to Livingston. Greta Schriever off the net. Livingston with another swing. Nice dig by Greta Schriever. Nice dig by Sophie Tsai. Rachel Cook has to free ball that one over. Stoughton trying to run fast to the middle. Oh! Greta Schriever and Jordan Elsner are up there on the block. They were pushed over. Timing just wasn't quite there. And drops for a kill.
Nice job for the Panthers to keep the ball alive. They're kind of reaching out. You need to get in the right position to get a better pass.
Alexis Fields sends that to JC Andrew. Right on the net for Greta Schriever. Not able to mount an attack on that.
I was really looking forward to getting her swing on that ball.
Yeah, it was tough. I think it was coming down right on the top of the net. Rachel Cook, roll shot. Back row attack coming. That one's in the corner.
You really don't want to leave Brooke alone without much of a block. She has demonstrated that she can be an attack on the outside, and they're setting her from the back row as well.
Yeah, and that wasn't a big boomer like she had from the outside, but that was well placed. Sophie Tsai on serve receive. Rachel Cook with the swing into the block. Misplayed by Brooklyn Radecki, and that's a point for the Panthers.
Really good choice to have a back set on that. I did think put Stoughton down. They weren't able to get up a good double block and allowed a great chance to get a point off of that.
Maya Rudy replaces JC Andrew. Ava Dipovic-Skripka replaces Rachel Cook and is back to serve. Stoughton's had a heck of a year. Had a feeling this was going to be a tough match. They're a really strong team right now. Able to get the ball to Livingston. Ava and Sophie not able to combine on a dig there. Falls for Stoughton.
was kind of surprised he didn't call a double hit. That did seem like it bounced back and forth by Stoughton.
I mean, it was on the first contact, and we've been talking about that. Oh, big dig by Ashley. Big dig by Alexis Fields, not Ashley. Alexis Fields, misplayed by Stoughton. That's out of bounds, and that's a point.
So when do we get points?
I think in WIAA, I think this year they were emphasizing the idea of, on first contact, it can be sloppy. Livingston chases that one. Alexis Fields able to get it up. Greta Schriever brings it back to the court. Center dump, drops in the middle.
We saw a little bit of that a week ago, when it was 2 weeks ago, and was kind of surprised by that. So demonstrating that she's willing to do that. So keep an eye out for Charlotte to dump those.
Evelyn Lavoie replaces Greta Schriever. So now our serve receive, Evelyn Lavoie, Alexis Fields, and Sophie Tsai. Sophie Tsai has to bump that one over. Trading free balls right now. Coach Grokey's been talking about Alexis Fields and how confident she's gotten with those overhand passes. When she's able to get in position, able to really, deliver a high-quality ball right where she wants it to the setter. Plus has been able to play some really hard-driven balls up, able to get her hands on in front of it and bring it back to the court. Alexis Fields back to serve. That one's right on the net. Good job bringing it back by Charlotte. Maya Rudy hits past the block. Oh, Brooklyn able to tip that one right over the block again, like you were talking about, Mark.
Right positions of able to fill that the rest of the court. Challenge gets to be is you start creeping in too much, and then all of a sudden you're going to be miss out in that spot. So.
Yep, hard hit coming right at you. Natalia Ballard subs in. Sophie Tsai to Ava. Oh, set to McKenna Carroll, hit into the block. Was able to cover the block, but unfortunately it went out of bounds.
Really looking forward to a better set off of that, because I think it'd be a higher jump would have given her a better chance to attack it.
Short serve picked up by Evelyn Lavoie. Maya Rudy hits down the line. That one's in.
Those are frustrating. You really would like to see that go out, but place that open corner.
Stoughton's doing a good job of mixing up their shots. Another short serve. That one's over. And that's going to be an illegal back row attack. Ava Dibovic-Skripka contacted that above the net from the back row. Actually, if she would have gone up with two hands, would that have been blocking the set?
Don't believe it would. Have to get over the net, but.
Because you can't reach over the net and block the set.
Nope. Because then it'd be breaking the plane.
Right on the net for Sophie Tsai, pushes it into the block. Alexis Fields with the pickup. Maya Rudy with that swing. No touch and out of bounds.
I had to move in for that one. The set wasn't quite as far out. It would be a great advantage for her.
Yeah, she had good pace on the ball, but didn't have that. Didn't have that snap. And it went long. JC Andrew and Rachel Cook are going to be stepping back into the match. And we can see the strength of this Stoughton program here in set number one. Doing a good job distributing the ball, good swings, good digs when Panthers get a hit, get an attack on it. JC Andrews' serve flies out of bounds. That'll be set point for set number one.
The Panthers certainly can play against this. They have seen that before. So they just got to get organized where they can get their passing in and get their attacking lines lined up.
Free ball coming. Good dig by Alexis Fields. Free ball's coming. Evelyn Lavoie sends it over.
Ooh.
JC Andrew able to pick up the roll. Sophie Sy, she was swinging. The block was on the move because the Panthers were able to move the ball to that outside pin in a hurry. Found that deep corner.
Nice combination for her to place the ball. Get her on that block.
Elizabeth Stokes in for Stoughton. Greta Schriever in for the Panthers. Sophie Sy back to serve. No touch, that's out, and a point for the Panthers.
Nice break for the Panthers. Keep it alive now.
It's disappointing to see Devin Howard hurt. I feel like she was really turning it on the last couple of matches and has just been playing awesome in the back row. That push goes long. And like you were saying, Mark, the Panthers have it in them. They've got, when they're playing with confidence and they're playing fast, they can do good things. Making the setter move. Oh! Nature Cook and McKenna Carroll were there. Just not pushed over, and it got into them and fell down.
They had the gap closed up. They were nice right there, even at the net. Not quite able to pull it off. So OCA Media broadcasts in communities throughout all of Dane County. You can watch this or any other OCA programs on demand on your YouTube channel. Visit ocamedia.com for more information. Not exactly what Panthers would really like to be able to put on that first set.
Yeah.
But they're certainly the Stoughton Vikings aren't a team that they couldn't compete against, and so therefore they just got to get organized within their game. And I think, Mike, as you said, if they change their rotation several times, getting adjusted once again for a set that may be coming from the back row and could be changing around a little bit.
Yeah, and it's fun to be here on senior night. Panthers are celebrating 4 seniors who have put in the time with this program. So it's fun to be here and get to see Jada Anderson, McKenna Carroll, Ava Dibovic-Skripka, and Maya Rudy all get the start tonight. All get playing time. They've all left different impressions on this team with their time as a Panther. And it's really fun to be here, be able to celebrate with their team and with their family and with them.
We got a good crowd here watching in pink. I'm not sure about that one in particular, but whatever it is, homecoming week, so there is a little initiative going forward, so they're fully covered. That's awesome in itself, but the pink doesn't quite go with the orange, but it certainly does with the black.
Yeah. Well, it's all colorful, and with the weather we've got today, I'll take any color I can get.
So keep an eye out for our social media approach. I did miss our YouTube channel. OCA Media does have a very vibrant YouTube channel that captures all these sports activities. If you can't watch it live like we're broadcasting, you certainly can come back and watch it once again. So check that out, but don't miss some of the other good community involvement as well, such as the meetings, the school board meetings, the village board meetings. But I can't go on without missing Oregon Life. Oregon Life is a Sunday morning program about some of your people that visit in your community. Check it out. Oregon Life, produced, video broadcast, and sent out by Frank Caruso.
Got about 15 seconds left here before the start of set number 2. Stoughton took the first set. We'll see if there are any lineup changes for the Panthers. Been a lot of different lineups in the last month. Does look like we've got a little change. I see Rachel Cook out there. And Sophie Sy. So it looks like in the front row we're going to start with Rachel Cook, Jordan Elsner, and Greta Schriever. In the back row, Ava Dibovic-Skripka, Alexis Fields at libero, and Sophie Sy. Ava is back to serve. That one's right on the net.
Well, you don't really want to do that for Gracie or for Charlotte. That's the third one that she had done, so Panthers going to have to keep an eye on that even closer.
Ava on the run. Greta has to tip that one over. Bump set coming up. That one gets out.
No touch.
Another thing that's been fun to watch over the last month or so is, you know, it wasn't fun to see some of our starters have to sit, but other girls stepped up. Jordan Elsner got a chance to start at middle when Sophie Sy had to shift to the outside. And Jordan has just grown in leaps and bounds every match. Really good block timing, really good block touch. And then when the Panthers are passing well, their ability to set her in the middle. There it is. I mean, that hit didn't go down, but she's racking up the kills in her relatively limited time so far this year in the middle.
It did put Stoughton back. It was a surprise for them. We'll keep that going. Good passing, great sets.
Set outside to Sophie Sy, off the block and down. Jordan Elsner hits the bench. McKenna Carroll's in. Alexis Fields back to serve. Panthers down 1, 2-3 here in set number 2. Ava covered that one well. Oh.
Not quite over.
Bump set did not go where Sophie was expecting it, and then Sophie and Alexis Fields weren't sure who was going to take the free ball.
Look for them to get organized and to get their plan, play their game.
Madison Kenrick back to serve. Short serve picked up by Sophie Sy. Free ball coming over. Alexis Fields picks it up. Got a chance to move fast here. McKenna Carroll. That's a big kill.
That's what we like to see. Panthers certainly can do that. Just keep the ball alive, get in the right position for the right kind of passes, take advantage of the great sets that can be provided.
Rachel Cook's serve is toughly handled by Stoughton. Ava pushes it to the center. Oh, that's a double. Ball kind of got away from her.
She was trying to push it a long ways, and sometimes that's difficult to get the right kind of soft touch.
JC Andrew subs in to replace Ava Dibovic-Skripka. Maya Rudy replaces Rachel Cook.
Once they start watching for it, it gets a little more particular.
Sophie Sy, swing into the block. Stoughton picks it up. Radecki hits line. Maya Rudy was there to cover, but not able to dig it up.
She's fairly tall, and if you're not able to cover that spot, she does a great job with placement. It's going to keep Oregon Panthers moving.
Jada Anderson replaces Maya Rudy. Sophie Sy swinging off the net. That's going to be an overpass. McKenna Carroll bangs it down.
Very wise move. She knew there was a block there, so she turned it.
I don't know what the sign the up ref just made.
Yeah, that was interesting.
Sophie Sy. Oh, good touch. Alexis Fields able to pick it up off the block touch. Evelyn Lavoie hits into the block. Panthers able to dig it. Set back. Oh, out to Evelyn Lavoie. She tried to roll it over the block. Unfortunately, it was a little behind her. Not able to get it to drop. Serve from Radecki coming. Sophie Sy kind of chest passes it to JC. Big block falls in.
Nice
Mechanicaro got it done.
Very nice block. Good position for it.
All right, this is Lila Davis, number 12, into serve. Serving as a serving specialist, got called up to varsity about halfway through the season. Tough serve, gets a set around the move. Livingston hits off the net. Lila Davis with the bump set over to Evelyn Lavoie. That's too bad. Called for the double on trying to hand pass it over. It was a nice serve by Lila.
Very much so. It was a nice driving serve with Stoughton back.
Alexis Fields is back in. Serves at Sophie. Tough to handle. Sophie's played middle most of her career at Oregon so far, and hasn't spent a ton of time in serve receive. She's learning a lot of lessons at the second half of this season. Playing 6 rotations, playing serve receive. Getting a different type of set when you're the outside, because when the setter's jammed, where do you put the ball? You send it to your outside. You know, when you're a middle, it's like if you're getting a set, it's because things are moving well. Hitting against a lot more double blocks than she used to as a middle. But it's been a good transition. Tip over the block. Sophie Sy not able to dig it up.
It's a pretty good set. It makes it challenging to get off for the block.
Yeah.
And shut it down.
Charlotte Albers back to serve. Evelyn Lavoie sends a free ball. Over and out.
So much looking for that to be in, but Stoughton watched it very closely.
Yeah, it's a windy night. I think you push the ball out. Another free ball coming. Quick set to the middle, into the block, but Panthers not able to cover. Greta Shriver's going to give Evelyn Lavoie a break. Serve to Greta. Rachel Cook sends a free ball over. Stoughton looking to move fast again. Oh. Ava able to get a hand on it, but not able to dig that up.
It's a little bit of a tricky set, so I was kind of lost at which direction it was going to go based on our angle. So I'm sure the Panthers were a little bit of a challenge to find out that it was coming over to our near side.
Yeah, I called it earlier. I thought she was going to set the middle again.
Strong serve.
Yeah,
Panther.
another tough serve. Panthers have seen some tough teams this year, and this is not an exception. Sophie able to get the short serve. Greta Shriver with the swing. Went cross. Stoughton able to pick it up. Livingston hits into the block, and unfortunately it goes out of bounds. Jordan Nelson and Rachel Cook were there to send that one back. Not able to send it down, though.
It's a strong attack, but they were there for the block. That's the way you need to be.
Whoa. Kind of got in and behind Greta. Not able to get her platform up that high to bring it back. Stoughton on a bit of a run here with Albers at the service line. That one's right on the net. Ava not able to get up and get that one.
It's a lot to do, a lot to bring down. Stoughton was were they going to attack it or not? But the only thing you do is bounce from under the net.
Oh, another nice serve. Pushes it way outside to Rachel. Unfortunately, that one was above her head and behind her.
Good choice of a set, though, because it did sound like it was going to crowd over here. Could potentially give her a wide open spot.
Well, I don't think I've ever seen that. Ava ran in front of that ball to get out of the way. They say, get your foot to the line, and Ava just kept going. Panthers ask for a lineup check just to make sure everyone's in the right spot. We're all good. Greta Shriver's back to serve. Sophie Sy, Jordan Elsner, and Rachel Cook in the front row. Greta Shriver's serve. Oh, Alexis Fields with the one-hand dig. Panthers not able to chase it down by the bench. That was Elizabeth Stokes putting the swing on that one.
It's a good serve by Oregon. Did put Stoughton in a little bit of a challenging position, but as we've watched the Stoughton server, a setter, can really place the ball in a lot of good spots, even though if she has to run back out to the 10-foot line. We've seen a couple of dumps as well.
Goalie Yang in the serve. Drops it almost in front of Alexis Fields. Panthers push that swing back.
There we go, got a double on that.
I didn't see if that was Albers with the contact or if someone else had to take the second ball, but either way, double is called on Stoughton. Alexis Fields back to serve.
Back row attack, okay. I think she reached up to the net and it was going to be over the net, and so therefore, since it went over to the other side of the net, that would be a back row.
Alexis Fields serves to the back line. Oh, man. Radecki with the strong swing. Greta Shriver able to get a hand on it. Unfortunately, Ava wasn't able to slide in front of it and put up the second contact.
She's in the right position to be able to bring that ball alive. Just was coming awfully quick.
Yeah. Madison Kendrick back to serve. Sophie Sy, Ava. McKenna Carroll with the tip. McKenna Carroll knocks the overpass down.
Don't leave McKenna Carroll open with the net.
Yeah. She is going to play aggressively at the net. Something that Jordan Elsner has picked up as well. Jordan doesn't go up and swing away as often as McKenna Carroll, but she definitely fights for the joust and fights to push the blocks back. Rachel Cook back to serve. She's had a really challenging serve for several teams this year. JC Andrew and McKenna Carroll able to get a touch on that swing by Radecki, but not able to bring it back. Jade Anderson replaces Rachel Cook.
You get Albers together with Radecki, that makes a tough combination.
Yeah, sets have been quality tonight. Passing has been good for Stoughton as well. Oh.
Those are trouble for the Panthers.
Back row tag coming by Greta Schriever. And Stoughton called for the double.
So just kind of swinging to keep the ball alive and would hit 2 hands. So.
Yeah, I think do you think it was because she kind of changed the direction of the ball? She kind of caught it and turned with it?
Very good point, definitely.
Sophie Tsai's serve is out of bounds. That'll bring us to set point in set number 2 here on Senior Night at Oregon High School. Brooklyn Radecki is back to serve for the Vikings. Sophie Tsai sends that one to JC Andrew. And that's a double. And the Panthers drop the second set of the night. OCA Media is Oregon Community Access, broadcasting locally sourced, entertaining, and informative programs on Charter and TDS Cable. Check out our live streams and archive programs on our YouTube channel. Visit our website for our program guide and more information, www.ocamedia.com.
Mike, I think you mentioned that it is a fairly young team this year, so there's a new field of players that are going to come up for next year. What do you anticipate that to see?
Well, yeah, it'll be interesting. I know we've got it. I think one thing that'll be really interesting to see is what position does Sophie Tsai play. You know, she's played middle most of her first 3 years, and then halfway through this year, by necessity, moved to the outside. And higher volume of swings, I think is still getting quality swings. Is new to the back row, but I think is doing a good job back there. And what would it look like if she spent an offseason preparing to play serve receive? And then I am really excited to see, so there are multiple sophomores who are getting a lot of playing time out there right now. Devin Howard, Alexis Fields, Jordan Elsner have all, found spots to step up and have a big impact.
You got Evelyn Lavoie as well as also a sophomore. And
and JC Andrew. And it'll be interesting to see because I also know the JV team and the 2 JV2 teams have a lot of ballers on them. So I think there's going to be some interesting challenges for some different roles next year. I think another thing that's interesting, I don't watch the JV2 teams or the JV team play as much. There's some height coming up in the Oregon program. And right now, we've got McKenna Carroll, we've got Sophie Tsai, we've got Jordan, but we don't have a lot of girls who are, pushing that 6-foot mark. So it'll be interesting to see, do we get some height in the program? Get some more height in the program.
And we've seen that this year when they got their combination going, there were some great attacks, and some powerful attacks and powerful hits. We haven't quite seen that this evening. Yeah. But Stoughton's been out there putting a challenge on the Panthers. A couple of strong attackers and competitive setting.
Yeah. Before we head to set number 3, OCA Media is a nonprofit public access television station located in the village of Oregon. Please consider supporting programs like this. With your help, we can continue to provide viewers like you with quality programming. Please contact Paul at ocamedia.com for more information.
We thank all those people that videotape and record for us, as well as the volunteers for announcing. It all brings this broadcast together so that we can bring it to you live, but also in recording through YouTube channels. Yep. So take a look and like us at Facebook.
Hats off to all our volunteers, especially to our informative and entertaining announcers. Charlotte Albers back to serve to start set number 3. Only change I see out there is we've got Maya Rudy in instead of Rachel Cook. Sophie Tsai, that's going to be an overpass, out of bounds.
It's really a good balance for them to play different positions, get a feel for what it's like to be in the front row, but also in that passing, the significance of the passing. Setter or hitters don't get a good chance to hit the ball if the pass doesn't start.
Yeah, I was talking with Sophie about that after one of the matches earlier in the month. She said she likes it. It's a different type of set when you're swinging outside. She said it really makes her appreciate the outside she's played with in the past. That's short serve, catches up in the net. And Greta Shriver will be back to serve for the Panthers.
When you see a smart hitter on the outside, they take advantage of the antenna and the line. It gives them a lot more choice. You got an angle shot, but you get a line shot. And it's always impressive to see some success off of that.
All right, roll shot coming. Wow, aggressive roll shot. JC Andrew able to bring that back with one hand. Tip picked up by Jordan Elsner. JC sets it up for Sophie, pushes deep cross. Outside swing coming. Maya Rudy gets up and with the block, but unfortunately not able to frame it back into the court. That's a point for the Vikings.
Good thing for they close up, but once again, when you end up getting Albers up with a set,
yeah,
really close at the antenna.
It was well played. I do want to go back. Another thing that's been fun to see about this team is JC Andrew brings some height, brings some size to the front row when she sets from the front row. And she's been able to go up and get some of those balls that are close to overpasses, bring them back one-handed, give her hitters an opportunity. And then we haven't seen it tonight, but another thing she can do is just open up and swing. Boy, we've got a tight, they're tight on the calls tonight. Do not let that ball roll around in your hands or they're going to be blowing the whistle. Alexis Fields back to serve.
That's a tough combination.
Yeah.
You get Albers getting out to Redke.
Yeah, and again, Panthers got the touch on it. Just weren't able to, and Radecki's a good swinger, or a good outside. So she put a swing on it so that it went off the block and out of bounds. Maya Rudy hits that through the block. Opposite swing coming. Maya Rudy with the good cover. She's got it. Ball in kind of a tough spot for her to track down.
When you're chasing after it, trying to turn and then trying to get a bump back on the other side, it's a little more challenging.
McKenna Carroll hits through the block, not able to pick it up in the back row.
Right thing to do. You got a block up there, just drive it right through.
Jade Anderson back to serve. She's had a nice serve at times this year. Free ball coming over. Alexis Fields has that one. Set to the middle. McKenna Carroll tips. Stoughton has covered just about everything really well, and that one caught him unawares. There have been a couple of times this year where the timing on the middle set is just not quite there, and it almost turns into like a changeup.
There we go, an ace.
Yeah, it's like Stoughton's in a time warp those last 2 points, just kind of looking at each other. Haven't seen a lot of that tonight. Jade Anderson back to serve. Boy, almost the exact same thing. Oh. Tipped over the net. JC Andrew was able to get back to her feet and play it, but not play it back to the court.
Good serving. It's good movement to get some points for the Panthers.
Yeah. Jade Anderson putting a couple points up on the board. Elizabeth Stokes back to serve for the Vikings. McKenna Carroll with the roll. Albers pushes it out to Radecki. That one never made it over the net, and that'll be 4. Sophie Sy back to serve. Another thing I know Coach Garoki has been looking for, and the Panthers have not pulled it out of the repertoire too much. They think they've got some girls who can really have an effective back row attack. That ball's in the stands. So
fans turned it.
Sophie Sy has an effective back row attack. Rachel Cook has an effective back row attack. And it's just not something, and Greta does as well. It's just not something that the Panthers routinely work into the game.
And it really does mix up the game quite a bit when you can do that.
Oh!
Radke did a nice job with an attack ball, kept it right on the line. It was comfortably in bounds, but very difficult to cover from.
Radke in the serve. Jade Anderson, overpass. JC Andrew pushes it over. Free ball coming. Jade is right there. JC sets it out for Greta. And that one falls. Panthers tie it up at 8.
The pleasant part about tape, the tape will slow it down just enough.
Lila Davis replaces McKenna Carroll as the serving specialist. Yeah, that set was kind of in a weird spot for Greta, but she was able to make an aggressive swing on it. She didn't lollipop it over. Lila's aggressive serve. Swing coming by Livingston. Oh!
Little collision there. Thought maybe we'd be able to succeed off of it.
Panthers were hustling on that one, unfortunately. As a setter, sometimes I think when you're running, tracking the ball, you don't know that there's a player who slowed down in front of you.
Tenses.
Oh, free ball coming. Jordan Elsner sends it over. Opposite coming. Get a touch on it. Good job, Alexis Fields with the cover. Greta Schriever with the swing into the block. Greta Schriever. I was about to say I'm surprised that wasn't called as a lift.
That is a way to keep it alive. There was a block up there, and you're ready for it. A good cover. It's awesome to see Oregon covering for those to keep the ball alive.
Whoa! Not too much JC Andrew could do. Yep, outside the antenna. Coach Croaky helping with that call, and that's a point for the Panthers. I don't want to jinx anybody, but this officiating crew feels really buttoned up. Like, I don't think there's been even a questionable call so far tonight. Whoa, JC Andrew with the nice serve. Free ball coming over. Evelyn Lavoie's got it. JC Andrew sets outside to Maya Rudy. Pushes to that deep corner. Radecki gets it. Albers pushes it outside to Livingston. Into the Panther block. Rudy swings on the overpass. Alexis Fields. Oh!
As a libero, she did the right thing. She got there ready for the ball, kept it alive. Not quite enough.
She's had a couple of those dolphin dives this year where when she gets her hands to it and she snaps up, it ends up putting the ball right on her back. Oh. Interesting set. Oh, I think that one was going out. Evelyn Lavoie brought it back. Greta Schriever with the push. Albers opposite swing. JC with the good dig. Maya Rudy hits into the block, not able to cover. The Panthers had gotten kind of out of rotation on that one, and so there wasn't anyone up to the net ready to cover Maya on that swing. Great receive. Maya Rudy hits hard line. Free ball coming over. Alexis Fields gets it. Yep, Stoughton's in the net.
Oh, beautiful. 4 hits.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the up ref wasn't sure what was going on. He didn't know what his partner had called. But I think that's the right call. I think Stoughton was in the net. There definitely was contact somewhere, whether it was Stoughton getting on the ball or getting into the net. So
The net was bouncing.
And these two were able to figure it out with just a look. This feels like a well-oiled machine down there. Greta able to get there for the cover. Push outside to Sophie Tsai. What a swing! There it is!
That's the attack we like.
Panthers pull within one. Greta Schriever back to serve. Tough serve. Back row attack coming from Radecki. Block touch by Jordan. JC's got a long way to send that ball. Free ball coming. Running fast, setting it to the opposite. Not going to make it over. That's 4. Panthers tied at 12.
Nice combination. Did a nice job moving the ball around, allowing the attack to take place.
Jordan's done a really good job on those, on the third contact. Free ball coming over. Alexis Fields rotates, grabs it. Set to the middle to Jordan. Hits into the block. Set her out. Livingston with the swing. Greta's there. JC sets it up for Sophie Tsai. Oh, Radecki with the good. Oh! Radecki with the good dig, and then they set her up for the back row attack. Jordan Elsner was hunting a block on that back row attack. Unfortunately, it went off her sideways for a kill for the Vikings. Panthers are playing some good volleyball out there right now. Elsner had to tip that one over the block. Radecki. Oh, I think that one was going to be in either way, but there's a touch on the ball. Stoughton pushes the lead to 2.
The Panthers are playing really well. They're getting their routine in place, getting the right kind of passes, using their attackers.
You play volleyball, right, Mark?
Yes, I do.
You ever had that didn't mean to touch?
Yes.
My Rudy bangs it off the block. One of my best plays in volleyball is the yours call when I'm out of position. Alexis Fields back to serve. Panthers down 1 in set number 3. There it is.
Good struggle. Nice serve. Panthers weren't able to line up with that hand, or excuse me, the Vikings weren't able to line up with that that hand pass, and it put them out of place.
Whoa, that one just fell off the table. Oh, big dig by Greta Schriever. McKenna Carroll has to free ball that one over. That was a tough spot. Ah!
One of the things Albers has the right kind of position. You can see her just turning around just to get perpendicular to net so she could push it that far all the way over to get to Radecki. With that kind of position comes hard at the Panthers.
Nice pass. Set to Sophie Tsai. Off the block, back row's not able to get it. Panthers tied up again.
That's the kind of attacks that we like. She can do a great job with those.
Jada Anderson is in to serve for Maya Rudy. Jada put some stress on the, boy.
Didn't see that myself.
Yeah, I mean, that was a tight call. Panthers up 1 in set number 3. Would you like your business recognized as a sponsor of Panther sports programs like this one? Find out more at osamedia.com or give Paul a call at 608-291-0148.
I think it's well worth to comment and thank you for the refs for being here. It's a really important part for all of high school sports to be able to have a reffing crew available.
Absolutely.
That's not always been the case, and there's been a little bit of struggles in the last couple of years. So thank you for these women and men that do come out and help out to making a competition such that
Absolutely.
Team can learn. So much like you were talking about, you learn so much. If the players are only going to be in a certain position, they don't get to know what it's like to be in all rotations. So it's always good practice to try different locations, trying to pass the ball at regular time. Even try a little setting and realize what that's like and try to make it happen. So
as we come back, the Panthers are up 1 in set number 3. Jada Anderson with the serve. Oh! Elizabeth Stokes back to serve for the Vikings. Jada Anderson with the bump set out to McKenna Carroll. Drops it in the middle. How did Albers get on that one? And it goes out of bounds. That was well played out of the net. Goalie Yang subs in for the Vikings. Sophie Tsai back to serve. Hey! Big ace for the Panthers. Panthers are putting a little pressure on this Viking squad right now. Sophie Tsai back to serve. Well done. Oh! Center dump. Greta Shriver sends it right back over to that deep corner. Panthers push the lead to 3.
try this back at you.
Yep.
They're keeping an eye out in that dump, and they're taking advantage of it.
Another tough serve. Bump set coming up. Radecki out. Boy, good time for Radecki to finally not find the line. Panthers up 4. Whoa! Big swing coming.
Calling it in. I didn't get my eye on that. Player was in the way.
Looked in from here. It was a tough serve, tough swing. Radecki rotates out of the front row. Jada Anderson. And actually, I missed something. Sophie Tsai subbed out. I believe Evelyn Lavoie is in, playing back row for her. So you've got a front row of McKenna Carroll, JC Andrew, and Greta Shriver right now. Whoa. Stoughton pulls within 1. JC sets Greta. Oh, called for the double, and that's too bad because that one got stuck in the block and it would have been a kill. Panthers need a timeout.
Tied up at 20-20.
Did you know that OCA Media broadcasts 24? Hey, Mark, did you know that OCA Media broadcasts 24/7 from the Village of Oregon?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
Our hardworking and dedicated staff record and broadcast hundreds of local events each year right here in Oregon.
Can't overlook that beautiful ESPN broadcast of the three-pointer basketball shot that went in. We get 1 million views off of YouTube off of that. It's awesome. When you get a link with ESPN, you can do well.
National reach. Let me tell you what, national reach from OCA Media. This has been one heck of a set here at Oregon High School, as your Panthers are putting a challenge into the Stoughton Vikings. We're tied up 20-20 here in set number 3. Radecki is back to serve for the Vikings, and we've got a loud crowd. Alexis Fields with the good serve receive. Out to McKenna Carroll.
No touch.
No touch. That was a good swing. That was a good decision by JC Andrew. Fans are giving it everything they've got. JC bumps that out to Greta. Tips it over. Evelyn Lavoie gets that setter dump. Greta Schriever pushes line. Albers, middle set. Jada Anderson got it. Greta Schriever with the swing into the block. Big dig by Jada. Oh, good cover on the block, but unfortunately it goes out of bounds. 2-point lead for the Vikings. And the Panthers want their second timeout.
Panthers have really stepped up. They're playing quite a game. Serving made a big difference when they can get some really strong serves. A little bit on the Vikings are struggling a little bit, but that's because the Panthers are returning the ball, getting the right place, right placement. Even Albers on a little dump.
Yep, Panthers have been picking that up. Are you wondering, hey Mark, are you wondering what's going on in the Village of Oregon?
Absolutely.
Well, you should tune in and watch Let's Talk Oregon. It's OCA Media's new monthly talk show with host Mike Doucette. Visit ocamedia.com for program information for all of our original programs. So if when you are done with this, you just haven't had enough, check out Let's Talk Oregon. Rudecki with the serve. Jade Anderson picks it up. It's going to be, oh boy, just how they drew it up, Mark. Alexis Fields with the kill.
A kill.
You don't see a ton of libero kills, but
when you do, they're beautiful.
Sometimes better lucky than good. Lila Davis in to serve. Whoa! Okay, free ball coming for the Panthers. Oh, Jordan Elsner did a good job to step in front of that one. Greta Schriever with the swing. Doesn't get over the net. That was a great play by Jordan because that free ball was dropping fast, and if she didn't step in, I don't think anyone in the back row was going to be able to put a contact on it.
For a back bump set to Albers and dropped that ball pretty hard.
Yeah. Jaylee Pino back to serve for the Vikings. Evelyn Lavoie, JC Andrew, Greta Schriever. Oh, ball's just pinballing around down there. Livingston. Jordan Elsner and JC Andrew were able to get a hand on it on the block, and that slowed it down enough that Jada Anderson couldn't get there.
Panthers watched for that dump, and they were able to pick up on it and were able to send that.
Brings us to match point tonight. Jada, great dig. Jordan Elsner with the swing. It's going to be a back row attack coming. Oh! Jordan was there to try to block it, not able to contact it. Falls behind the block, and Stoughton takes set number 3, 21-25. What a great set by the Panthers.
Definitely.
I mean, they came out with a ton of fire, with a ton of confidence. They played so well. They played so well out there in that last set.
And kudos to the seniors. This is their last night of their high school volleyball experience, and great leaders overall. So we're looking forward to what they trained and developed for the younger players.
Yeah, it's going to be sad to say goodbye to Jada Anderson, McKenna Carroll, Ava Dipovic-Skripka, and Maya Rudy. They've all, like I said earlier, they've all had their impact on the team. They've all left their mark. Congratulations on their home career here at Oregon.
Well, Mike, thank you for being our voice of Oregon Panther volleyball. Appreciate it very much.
Yeah, I love it. It's sad that our broadcasting season has come to a close here for the volleyball season. It's been a really fun season.
It's been an enjoyable team to watch play. Took on some really tough competition, and if you talked about some of the tournaments they've also played, which really helped them develop quite a bit.
Yeah. Thank you again for watching this presentation of Panther Volleyball on OCA Media Sports. your home for Panther sports. We'd like to give one last shout out to our sponsors whose financial contributions make this program possible. The Village of Oregon, a great place to live, work, and play. The Oregon School District, actively building competency, character, culture, and community. The Oregon Athletic Booster Club, doing great things for all Panther sports. Your membership dues directly support our student athletes. Consider becoming a booster today. Culver's of Oregon, Stoughton Health, Hy-Vee Grocery Stores, and by Pizza Pit. On behalf of tonight's production crew, thank you for watching OCA Media Sports, your home for Panther sports. Thanks for calling the game with us tonight, Mark.
Appreciate it, Mike.
Have a great night and have a great weekend.
This is a great time to have a seat. Find that seat, back it on up. All right, folks. Can we hear this a little bit? Hey, can we get volleyballs put away, please? And we are moving on with our senior night celebration. We got Powder Puff coming up tomorrow. Perfect. Let's head it on over to celebrate our seniors. Stop. All right, folks. Welcome to Senior Night 2023. If tonight's match showed you anything, it is the fight and the grit that these folks have brought their entire 4 years. They will fight till the very end. We find a spark of energy wherever it is and we go with it. The determination, the passion, how hard they work, to get better and how hard they work to make sure that they're pulling their teammates up with them and celebrating all the great things has been a hallmark of what this class has done. So I'm done talking. It is now up to you all. Yes.
Mar, my teammate, you have been such an incredible middle during this volleyball season. On this special senior night, I want to express how grateful we are to have you on our team this year. Your dedication, skill, and teamwork has been an inspiration to us all. Your powerful blocks and impressive swings have led us to win countless times. But more than that, your positive attitude and unwavering support for our team makes you truly special. Thank you for being an amazing teammate and friend. We wish you good luck in everything you do after high school. You will be missed dearly.
Am I talking to her? Okay. Jada, our gym is going to feel very empty without your death drops, BKs, and unexpected blocks and kills from a big-hearted yet small 4'2" defensive specialist. I will miss your laughs, sarcasm, and constant need for a phone charger. All jokes aside, you are one of the most empathetic people I know. Anytime I need someone to talk to, tell me what I need to hear, or even make me laugh, I come to you. I'll miss you so much, and I'm so glad I got to play with you this year. Best of luck in the future. Don't forget about me.
Jada, since the first time I met you last year, you've always had such a welcoming personality. You're the kindest person I've ever been lucky enough to know, and you're willing to do anything for the people you care about. I'll miss seeing your dependability, honesty, and hopefully, most importantly, your contagious laugh every day. You'll always be there when I need someone to talk to, and you'll never run out of things to say. Thank you so much for everything that you've done for me. I'll miss our long talks in Lisa's room and us doing puzzles for hours straight. I'm so grateful I was able to meet a person like you, and you'll always be one of my favorite people.
Jada, before this season started, I knew I would make some new friends on the team. But I didn't know I would make multiple new best friends. Jada is one of the most kind and caring people I know. Wherever Jada is, there's always laughter. Oh my God. I will forever cherish the talks that we have because I knew you're always there for me, no matter how big or small the problem was. Getting to know you off the court has been one of the best parts about this season. I'm gonna miss you so much, and I know you'll do great wherever you are.
Jada, thank you for your constant support and humor in tough situations. I'm really grateful to have you as a teammate, and I'm excited to see where you'll go.
I'll stand next to us.
Okay, Kenna. I was gonna make my speech short and sweet, but then I realized that's the opposite of Kenna. She is a tall, aggressive volleyball player with an intimidating game face. But something not everyone sees is her fun, unique personality off the court. I'll miss your giggles, jokes, and the few times you actually celebrate on the court. I'm sure all your new teammates will enjoy you as much as we did. Thank you for being with me all my past high school years, and Morris is lucky to have you.
Kenna, have so many amazing qualities about you. You're an outstanding friend, an amazing athlete, great friend, and even better driver. You're such a joy to be around, and you never fail to put a smile on my face, even when you send me one of those stupid TikToks. Getting the chance to know you on and off the court will be one of the best memories I'll take from this season. I'm so proud and lucky I was able to watch you grow as a player, and I know you'll do great things at Laura's. I'm so thankful I met you, and I can't imagine life without you.
This one's gonna be worse. McKenna, thank you for this year. I don't know what I would have done without you. I know we will only ever have this season with you, and I really hope I didn't take all the practices, car rides, and early morning Starbucks run for granted. These next 2 years without you will be so different, but I'm so happy we got to have this one together. I'm going to miss you there all the time, whether it's pregame nerves or just needing someone to laugh with. I'm going to miss you so much, but I know you're going to do bigger and better things. And lastly, I want you to know how proud I am of you and that I will always be here for you. Can I get you? Yes. I got her. I got her. Okay.
Maya, I'm so grateful I've got the opportunity to play with you and get to know you on a deeper level. Your compassion, energy, and drive to be better every day motivates me to always give my 100%. You bring so much to the team, and you're appreciated more than you'll ever know. I'm so sad to see you leave, but you'll be remembered as being a part of Oregon Volleyball. I can't wait to see what what the future brings you. I know you'll do amazing things.
Maya is the kind of person who is always kind and inclusive toward everyone. She makes everyone feel special and noticed on and off the volleyball court. During my freshman year at one of our team dinners, we were encouraged to sit by girls from other teams in the program. I sat by Maya and a few others. All I remember is that Maya did a really great job of making me and the other freshmen sitting there feel welcomed and cared for. She didn't make us feel like us freshmen were less important than all the upperclassmen. She encouraged us and gave us advice. I see these characteristics in Maya this year as well when I see her working with younger girls. She strives to make everyone feel loved and welcomed by the volleyball community, whether that's by making people laugh or encouraging them and giving them advice. I'm so lucky to call Maya my teammate, and I know me and many others were changed by her kindness.
Maya, thank you so much for helping me these past 2 years. I really love getting to know you and going on car rides with you, blasting Pitbull and Flo Millie. I will miss it. I will also miss dancing with you during practice and on the court. I'll never forget freshman year when you gave me a ride to morning practice at 5 a.m. and you were listening to Jay-Z and your car was shaking. Things you did like that made you such a fun person and friend. You made me feel really welcomed, and I'm beyond grateful for that. I'm grateful I met you and I got to know you. It's going to be different without you, but I'm excited to see what the future holds for you. I wish the best for you. You deserve it. I know how hard you've worked, and I know you'll continue to work your hardest. I'll always support you and be there for you just like how you were there for me.
Ava, ever since we met about 14 years ago in preschool, I have been so lucky to be close with you. Over the years, we have celebrated birthday togethers, had countless sleepovers, and supported each other in both life and sports. Over all of this time, you have not only been an amazing friend, but someone I have looked up to. Being a year older, you have always been there to guide me, and you have always been a role model of the kind of compassionate, intelligent, and strong person I want to be like. Not only have you helped me grow as a person, but also as a volleyball player. I remember you teaching me how to pass and set and spending countless hours with me peppering in our backyards, pushing each other to be our best for club tryouts. I remember how excited I was for high school volleyball with you and how we always hoped we could be on the same team together one day, and I'm so glad that came true this year. And I know how hard you work to be the great volleyball player that you are today.
Ava is amazing on the court. Just to prove that point, this year she has a 92.9 serving percentage, one of the highest on the team. A total of 263 assists, the highest on the team. And even 81 digs, not even including tonight. Setters are the leaders of the court, the conductor of the court for the musical people here, or the quarterback if football is more your thing. You take a lot of criticism and you get very little recognition for the play. Usually the credit goes to the hitter, but there is always a pass and a set that are just as crucial as the kill. For as long as I've known her, Ava has always been a super supportive teammate. Because I met her my first year playing volleyball, when we were just wee little 11-year-olds, I know personally how willing she is to take another under her wing and dole out great advice. If you didn't know, Ava had her first ankle injury recently. I know, it's amazing that she has made it all these years without a sprain, but in all honesty, she has handled it incredibly well. She even showed up at practice and even dragged the crutches through Monona Grove to support us at the conference tournament. She was always thinking about what is best for the team. She is also a very hard worker. She takes our feedback on the court and makes the necessary adjustments. This and many of her other remarkable traits will contribute to her success as she heads off to college. We cherish all that you are to this program, and you will be greatly missed.
Ava, we know you will be successful in whatever you decide to do in college and beyond. We hope you can continue to play volleyball, whether that be for fun or for club, because we know how passionate you are about the sport, and the skills that you have can take you so far. We are so glad for the time we have gotten to spend with you here and can't wait to see what your future holds.
All my life, I wanted a family to call my own, and here you come, singing my favorite song. Oh, you take my hand and said, let me take you to better days.
When I think of a fun memory of Mar, I think about all the times she would tell her older sisters that she would be taller than all of them when she got older. And as you can see in one of the pictures, she's tiny, but now she towers over all three of her older sisters. And I just love your playful heart, your playful spirit, and your dedication to team. So I love you.
All my life, I wanted a love that felt so strong, like your mom and dad. Whenever a battle to be won, then you took my hand. Oh, child.
Hi, Ava. Bella and I are just hanging out in your jersey for volleyball. This is what we do when you're at school. I'm just kidding. Isn't she a cute little number 5? We're already at senior night. I kind of can't believe it. The time really, really does go fast, and I am just trying to be in the moment and enjoy it all. And I just wanted to let you know, as you already know, I'm really proud of you. You're a great kid. I love how focused you are and dedicated and devoted and hardworking when you are in whatever it is you're doing, whether it's volleyball or track or academics. You're just like hardworking during that time. And you also have fun, and I think you have really good balance, which is a life skill in terms of hard work, fun, downtime, time for family, pets, whatever it is that you're interested in. And you've done a really great job at that. Some of my favorite memories would be when you started playing volleyball. You were in 5th grade, and you could not get the ball over the net for a serve. And this is an underhand serve. You couldn't get it over. It was probably the last tournament of the game. You stepped up to that service line, probably very nervous because it hadn't gone over pretty much the whole season, and you got the ball over the net. And you looked so pleased with yourself, and your team was happy, and the parents in the stands were happy. And I just think that's a great example of if you don't give up and you keep working at something, you're going to find successes, and you've done that. Another moment or times that I will really cherish and love are the times that you and I would just pass the volleyball out in the cul-de-sac together, or pepper. It's been really nice to share the love of this sport together and to be able to play and just have those times together. I will always love those, and I'm sure we'll have more of those times. I also made an effort this season to not take many pictures, which is probably the opposite of what most parents are doing, but I didn't want to be watching through the phone, and I just wanted to see all of your games without that phone in front of my face. So I've taken a few pictures, but you won't have many pictures from this season, but that's okay. It's being present and being in the moment, and that's, I know, one of the things too it kind of encouraged you to do. So again, Ava, great kid, very proud of you. I love you. You're going to do great. Bella and I probably need to get out of these number 5 jerseys because you have a game later today, and I need to get them back down to your room. I love you. Bye-bye.
Oh, and showered me with grace. Wherever you are, that's where I want to be. All it took was a ring and that's how sunset.
Hey Jada!
Hey, we're so proud of you and we love you.
One of my most favorite memories was when I was sick and couldn't sleep. You read me your favorite story. There was an old lady that swallowed a fly.
One of my favorite memories is when you used to love to hang out with me. But now you're big and grown and you don't like to do that anymore. We love you. We're proud of you. You keep being independent, being a leader, and I can't wait to see what the future holds.
Love you.
And this guy has something to say.
Love you, Jada.
Baby, eyes welled up inside. This is home. In the refrigerator, I never looked so good. Holding you tight, kissing all I could, saying I am home. And that's where I wanna be. Yeah, wherever.
Hi, Maya. Happy senior night. I did not know that you would make it here tonight, and not for the reasons you think. Like, we seriously did not know if you would survive this long.
We're proud of you for making it here tonight. We're proud of you for many things, but we're really proud for you to make it tonight without being in a body cast.
We love that you dive into everything that you do head first.
You take challenges head on.
You work hard to get a leg up on the competition that you face.
You face adversity with a smile.
Seriously, Maya, we are so proud of you and the woman that you are becoming. You have grit and determination. You have been through so much, and you just keep fighting for what you want and what you are determined to get, and we love you so much.
We love you, Poopy.
Put me in, coach. I'm ready to play the game, even though I can't feel my fingers.
You're with me, little hands that took far too long to hold. I bring you close, never wanting to let go. The nurse wrapped you up and said,
Hey, McKenna. Well, kid, you've made it. You faced a ton of adversity throughout your athletic career, and you handled it all with grace. You make me extremely proud.
Hi, McKenna. It's been an absolute pleasure watching you in youth, middle school, club sports, and high school sports. You are an amazing athlete, and I look forward to continuing watching you excel in sports and academics. We love you.
He'll do amazing things. Little curls that we never want to tame. You look just like Dad, but your mom's eyes the same. We'll both hold you up and show you a bright new world. Wherever you are, that's where I wanna be. All it took was a laugh and that soft sunset. Clear blue eyes looked up and said, this is home. Just running around, you never looked so cute. Hugging you tight, cutting all I could, saying, I am home. And that's where I wanna be. Yeah, wherever you're with me. Hey! Na 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 na. This is home. Hey! Na 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 na. I am home. Wherever you are, that's where I wanna be. Wherever you are, that's where I wanna be. I'm home. I'm gonna need you to raise your glass. I don't care what you put in it. Here's the nights that you can't take back. We live hard, but we love to laugh. We all thought that we'd get rich fast. Hopped the plane out for greener grass. Found out the greenest cash don't compare to the friends that last. See, we won't forget where we came from. The city won't change us. We beat to the same drum. No, we won't forget where we came from. This city can't change us. We beat to the same drum, the same drum. No matter where we go, we always find a way back home. No matter where we go, we always find a way back home. So here's to the cheap sunglasses, Red Bull and minivans, and people who had your back when the world didn't understand. See, we won't forget where we came from. The city won't change us. We beat to the same drum. No, we won't forget where we came from. The city can't change us. We beat to the same drum, the same drum. No matter where we go, we always find a way back home. No matter where we go, we always find a way back home. When time's losing and we're losing touch and fading away, we'll still be raising our cups to the same damn thing. Oh no, this city won't change us. 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 Won't change us. Hey! La da 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 da. La da 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 da. And no matter where we go, we always find a way back home. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. No matter where we go, we always find a way back home. La da
back home.